glad to see it. So, good afternoon, Mount Kisco. My name is Joe Mayu. I'm with the Communication Workers of America, joining community today to say we've had enough. Today we have a great program for you. It will end exactly at the right time for anyone who needs to get up to that train to get to the big rally down in the city. Who's headed to the rally in the city? Okay, so we still got some challenges here. And I already told you in Kirby Plaza, we're not allowed to use sound amplification, but don't worry. We are going to make sure you hear us. Can you hear me? Yeah! Now, the reality is, our biggest problem is mostly the sheer incredible numbers of you people that came out here today! To fight these draconian cuts to our social safety net. To fight the undermining of union membership. To fight mass layoffs for federal workers. And to fight cuts to the Veterans Administration. But as I said, the biggest challenge today will be sound. So please, we're asking you to give our speakers all due respect when they're talking, and don't yell for them to be louder. They're going to do the best they can. But know something. You are the real stars here today. You are the real stars here today. Your voices will be the most important that anyone hears. So when we start chanting, when my brother James and my sister Natalia start chanting, you need to be as loud and proud as you can. Can you do it?
Yeah! Yes, we can! 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 Yes, we can!
Good.
Yes, we will!
Good.
Yes, we will!
Good, because one of the reasons we are here is because this is the Congressional District 17, the Congressional District of Mike Lawler.
Liar! Take him down! Yeah! Take him down! Take him down! Take him down! Take him down! Take him down!
Mike Lawler voted in the resolution budget to cut $880 billion out of Medicaid. Yes, Medicaid, the plan that provides 70% of New York seniors that reside in long-term care. Medicaid, the plan that supports special education programs for special needs children. Medicaid, the plan that keeps our hospitals open. And we're here to tell Representative Lawler, not one dime, not one dime, not one dime from Mike Lawler.
One time! Not one dime! 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 Not Mike Lawler! No!
All right. So today I want to start our program. I want you to be welcomed by your Assemblyman of the 93rd District, Chris Burdick.
Thank you, Joe. And let's hear it for the Communication Workers of America. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. You can do better than that. Good morning. You know, for those who studied American history, one of the patriots of the American Revolution was Thomas Paine. And why do I mention him? I mention him because Thomas Paine lauded the soldiers who went out in the worst conditions, that went out in the middle of the winter, that went out in weather like this and worse, that were working in the trenches and were fighting for democracy. That's what you are doing. That's what this is about, man. It's not just Medicaid. It's not just Social Security. It's not just women's rights. It is democracy itself. Make no mistake about it. That's what this is about. This is about our freedom. This is about who we are as a people. This is about our entire system of democracy. It was de Tocqueville that said that it's an experiment, right? We have to make sure that that experiment works. I want to thank all of you for everything that you are doing. Do not give up hope. Do not lose your vigor and your strength. And I want to thank all of you. Go get them!
Show me what democracy looks like!
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like!
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like!
This is what democracy looks like.
So, let me ask a question. Where are my unions? 32 BJ? Yeah! 1999? Yeah! Nice enough! Yeah! Nice it! We are here with community because labor and community are perfect together. Communication Workers of America, since its inception in 1938, has been known as the community-minded union because the community and union are perfect together. Please give a warm welcome from my president of CWA Local 1103, Kevin Zhao.
Shout out to my brothers and sisters from CWA 1103. They're in the house here today. And I apologize for my partner here who's drinking too much coffee, but he's doing an incredible job. So amazing. Listen, hopefully you can hear me. All of us are here today after deciding to come down off the bleachers to raise awareness about the threats to our principles and the importance of standing together to fight back. As a union leader, I firmly believe that unions can be a powerful tool for effectuating change. Beyond simply advocating for our members, legitimate unions have long fought against social injustice and inequity. Therefore, it is crucial we unite and resist these attacks, because when we stand together and fight, we win. When we stand together and fight, we win. When we stand together and fight, we win. This is why the Trump administration wants to eliminate unions. Unions serve as a significant counterbalance to corporate greed and to powerful, very wealthy people. So when the Trump administration signed an executive order stripping collective bargaining and union rights from over 1 million workers across the federal government, we should all be deeply outraged. When he lays off thousands of workers, Americans, we must stand up together and fight, because when we stand together and fight, we win! When we stand together and fight, we win! Folks, these job cuts are not just statistics. They are people. They are our neighbors, friends, and family. They are people struggling to provide for themselves, to put food on the table and keep a roof off their head. Protecting collective bargaining rights should not be a partisan issue. The labor movement is standing up and fighting against this vindictive attempt at union busting. Because union busting is disgusting. Union busting is disgusting. The threat is not only to federal public workers, it is to private workers, and they need to be on high alert as well. We know the Trump administration has withheld funding from programs and departments it is opposed to, and it's ordered deep and massive cuts at the Department of Labor. They have fired pro-labor members of the executive board. They have appointed anti-union board members. And the cuts and layoffs have already resulted in thousands of delays or dismissals of workers' complaints. This is no accident. Trump is Doge. Doge is Trump. It's part of the plan. create chaos, have a lightning rod to insulate you, and sprinkle in a nice sounding name to do the dirty work. Doge, government efficiency. I mean, who's against government efficiency? No one. It's like being against puppies and rainbows. The name suggests responsible and good government, but Doge's actions have led to considerable disruptions at the Department of Labor and across many governmental departments and programs, causing inefficiency at every department and every program it touches. Now, folks, we know this information and each news cycle is overwhelming and exhausting. And that is on purpose. The Trump administration knows that news fatigue is real, and they hope we do not burn out before we fight back. But folks, we are not burning out. We are only just beginning. The momentum is already changing. You can feel it. You can feel it. The momentum is changing because when we stand together and fight, we win. When we stand together and fight, we win. Thank you. What's disgusting? Union busting! What's disgusting? Union busting! What's disgusting? Union busting! What's disgusting? Union busting! All right! Let's go!
Our next speaker is an incredible fighter for the 40th Senate District. I've seen him handle the most difficult situations with amazing grace and passion. Please welcome our friend, New York State Senator Pete Huckabee.
Let's hear it for our brothers and sisters in labor. Let's hear it for all the indivisibles and the other political activists. At the risk of aging myself, I'm going to quote a movie line that I think some of you white-haired folks may remember. I am mad as hell, and I'm not taking it anymore. One more time. We're mad as hell, and we're not taking it anymore. My friends, I have got to tell you, these cuts have already started, and they are inflicting pain on New Yorkers. Last week, $300 million in health care cuts to New Yorkers, $180 million of that to community behavioral health care specialists who treat in the community people with mental health disorders, substance use disorders. Layoffs have begun, 200 layoffs in New York State Department of Health. That is unacceptable. Last week, $500,000 from the Peekskill City School District. We have fought like hell for equality in education so that our kids in Peekskill get the same education as the kids in Scarsdale. And this bastard just cut $500,000. Unacceptable! Down with Trump! 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 And now they're talking about $800 billion from Medicaid, the working poor, the disabled, people with substance use disorders. Medicaid supports our entire health care network. Our distressed hospitals will close. Fewer doctors, fewer nurses, fewer technicians, longer wait times. What does that mean? Higher health care costs for people with private insurance. This is a debacle. But the scary thing is we cannot backfill this at the state level. The magnitude of the cuts are so severe, we cannot backfill this. 35% of New York State revenue comes from the federal government. We implement those programs. That's why we have to fight. But what's so important, people all over this country have been saying, who's our next leader? Fuck that. You are the
Elon Musk has got to go!
Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Elon Musk has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Elon Musk has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Elon Musk has got to go! Hey, hey!
All right, you sound wild. You sound ready to go. Yeah. Fired up. Ready to go. Fired up. Can't get go. Fired up.
Ready to go!
I have the great pleasure of working with our next speaker for over a decade. We fought terrible trade deals together, and now we're going to fight these terrible cuts to jobs and the community together. Please welcome from the political director from the Sierra Club for the Lower Hudson Valley, Ed Burns!
Yay!
I don't know if I can be as loud as Joe, but I'm going to try. Good morning, my fellow citizens. We all know where we find ourselves. We're being attacked by our own government, by our own elected leaders. Some of them. Most of them on our side are pretty good. Right now, we find a certain level of stupidity in our federal government. We all inhabit the same planet. There's only one. We have wildfires. Where'd they come from? I don't know. They're just there. Floods. We have floods. We have droughts. We have forced migration. All of this stuff. What do? They cut FEMA the other day. Money for disaster relief for our own citizens. Cut. Then they go on and they gut all the clean energy programs. So the necessary transitions we have to make to go to a cleaner future, well, who's going to pay for that? You know who's going to pay for that. We're going to end up paying for that. This very spring and summer, a lot of folks like to go to our beautiful national park. It's going to be a nightmare this year because they've laid off thousands of employees. People who worked there many, many years, just gone like that. Why do they do this, you ask? So that Trump and his billionaire partners can have tax breaks. That's Trump and his billionaire corporate polluters, they want to sell our air, our water, our public land, and make profits. It's time to show them that our environment and our future is not for sale. Here in Westchester, as Pete Harcum so aptly said, already federal monies have been cut for water infrastructure, for sewer maintenance, for removal of lead from water pipes, and aid to libraries. Well, we don't want people to read. They might actually learn something. Cut that out. And why do we do all this? To give tax breaks to millionaires and billionaires. So what can we do? Well, my outfit that I've been working with the last 15 years, Sierra Club, has started a lawsuit, along with Earth Justice, We Act for Justice, and other allies, to restore all the cuts to the National Public Parks and Allied Services. Many organizations are doing that. You guys are doing it today. You are here today. You are standing up for what you believe in today. Keep this up. Keep doing these things. Go to rallies. Keep pressure on your elected officials. Emails and stuff like that's fine, but phone calls, face to face, that's what really does it. They really count the phone calls. Organize and vote.
And call every office. I call 3 offices every time.
Yeah.
Yes!
Call them all. Now you're here today standing up, and you're standing up for, as Abraham Lincoln said many, many years ago, and I'm going to quote him, he said that this nation, under God, shall have a new birth of freedom, that government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from this earth. Now Trump and Musk think that they own this country, that it belongs to them. It does not. It belongs to you, the people.
democracy looks like!
This is what democracy looks like!
Show me what democracy looks like!
This is what democracy looks like!
Show me what democracy looks like!
This is what democracy looks like!
Ho, ho!
Elon Musk has got to go.
Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Elon Musk has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Elon Musk has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Elon Musk has got to go!
I want everyone to look to the left. Now look to the right. You are all here. Congratulate yourself.
Go. Lawler must 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 go.
New York, all across the country, people are gathering in these great numbers. The whole world's watching. The whole
World's watching. The whole world's watching.
The whole world's watching. The whole world's watching. The whole world's watching. Excellent. Pat Paleo is a retired president of the Yonkers Federation of Teachers. She has never shied away from a fight for her members or her students when they were in need of a loud voice. And Pat has that here today. She will not fail you now, I promise you. Please welcome my union sister, Pat Paleo.
But even more important, I watched the last train go by, and people got off the train and took pictures of this crowd. They're not different. And it's going to take a lot of days like this to change things. Now, we just heard about cuts, and I will tell you the cuts going to education. I will tell that to you. But first, whose money is it in Washington?
Money.
They didn't hear you.
Money.
One more time.
Money.
And we want it handled appropriately. We don't want it to go to the millionaires, the billionaires. God, if I had $1 billion,
Yeah.
what I would do. What you would do. All right, in New York, it is predicted that they will cut $1.5 billion. All right? $1.5 billion for the kids. For the kids. For the kids. You hear the kids?
For the kids!
The neediest. The neediest kids. The kid who, when was born, needed physical therapy. That money comes from the IDEA. The money that goes to teach a kid to read because they had a slow start. They teach the kid. My own grandson, wonderful boy, intelligent boy, couldn't hold the pencil. His hands were not physically strong enough to do that. With therapy, he's holding a pencil. The money they want to rip away from New York schools. And if they do give it to us, so there's 4,800 schools who are going to lose money if they allow the Department of Education to be cut. Because nobody's watching that dollars. You heard Joe tell you I'm from Yonkers. 2 of our superintendents, 2 went to jail because of mismanagement. If they just send money to states with no security, no overwatch, no appropriate handling, that money's going in the pocket. And it's not going to be your pocket, and it's not going to be your son's pocket, your daughter's pocket, your grandchildren's pocket. It's going to go to the billionaires. It's very hard not to curse. They don't like it. But you know what? I'm sure that guy had a good teacher. You all had a good teacher, right?
Yeah.
Laura will tell you it's just going to New York State. Nobody's watching it. Nobody is going to handle the funds unless we keep an eye on it education. It was always a problem, but you knew the money was coming and you knew you had to spend it right, which in Yonkers takes a lot of supervision. To lose the amount of money that will be launched could mean 10,000 teachers, over 10,000 teachers, just in New York State. Your reading teachers, your physical therapy teachers, a slew of teachers, 10,000 teachers. Now, I was not a math teacher, but if every teacher, minimally, is responsible for 30 kids in a classroom, 10,000 teachers gone gives you 300,000 students who don't have access to what they need to survive. And we want them as taxpayers. I want them to be able to pay my Social Security. All right, when they're 21 and I'm 93. All right? We don't want the cuts to the Department of Education. And we do want it supervised. And I'm going to hand this. You see this little guy? This looks like a reporter to me. So, all right? Because you got to remember, this is about the kids. All right? My kids, your kids.
About the kids.
Let's send a message to Mike Lawler right now. You ready?
Yeah.
Eileen. Amazing. Not a dime.
Not a dime.
Not a dollar.
Not a dollar.
No more cuts.
No more cuts.
From Mike Lawler.
For Mike Lawler.
Not a dime.
Not a dime.
Not a dollar.
Not a dollar.
No more cuts.
No more cuts.
From Mike Lawler.
For Mike Lawler.
Not a dime.
Not a dime.
Not a dollar.
Not a dollar.
No more cuts.
No more cuts.
From Mike Lawler.
From Mike Lawler. Yeah!
We are in a time. We are in a time when even those that provide comfort and care are under attack. Please welcome from Planned Parenthood, Manager of Advocacy Programs, Madison Norway.
I just want to start by saying I am so excited to be here. I'm so heartbroken to have to be here today. We are all here because this is a critical moment in our country, and our health care and our rights are on the line right now. Medicaid is the government health insurance program that more than 72 million Americans rely on for care. That's about 1 in 5 people in the U.S. I want to take a moment to tell you who will be denied care if these proposed cuts to Medicaid happen. Families and people with low incomes. Pregnant people. 2/3 of women enrolled in Medicaid are of reproductive age. Children. People of color. In 2023, over half of Medicaid enrollees were Black, Hispanic, or other communities of color. People with disabilities. Medicaid helps to cover services and equipment for disabled students, as well as home care for people with disabilities.
They agree with us.
Yeah, they agree with us. And seniors. Medicaid covers the cost of nursing homes for elderly in our community. These are the very people who already face significant barriers to health care. The impacts of cutting Medicaid are real and they are dangerous. Cutting Medicaid will widen the disparities in our community regarding who can access care and stay healthy. This is unacceptable. At PPHP, over 50% of our patients are Medicaid patients. Trying! We know our community needs family planning services. We should be making it more accessible to access these services, not less. We need our elected officials to bolster Medicaid and make healthcare more accessible and affordable instead of deepening our country's healthcare crisis and putting lives at risk. We believe in care no matter what. That means no patient is turned away based on their race, ethnicity, sexual orientation, religion, immigration status, or their ability to pay. We are not going anywhere. Thank you for being here today and saying loudly that all people deserve health care. Today is the start of a long-haul fight, and we will not back down from this fight.
I once introduced our next speaker as someone you would never have to look over your shoulder to see if she was in your corner, because you'd always find her center ring trading punches with your oppressors for you, because she's that kind of person. Please welcome New York State Senator Shelley Mayer.
This is about all of us. Look at around you. Look at these beautiful signs. Say to Trump and Lawler, you can make up all the new policies you want. You can try to cut Medicaid. You can try to cut education. You can threaten lawyers. You can threaten judges. You can threaten immigrants and those that speak out. But we because in the Depression, FDR and Francis Perkins, the most incredible woman, said we're not going to turn away from the poor, those that are out of work, and those that don't have enough money. You know what Social Security is? It's not personal insurance. It's social insurance. I'm paying for somebody who's 90 right now with my Social Security because I believe that that's what America's about. The promise of taking care of you.
Shame on them! Shame on them! Shame on them! Shame on them! Shame on them!
Trump and Lawler, they can use all their hateful, spiteful, selfish language and conduct, but we are not going to let it deter us. They can't use Social Security as a weapon. It belongs to all of us and to all of those who are receiving it, whatever party they're in. We will never be afraid of our own government. And today, 1,200 protests across this country are going to send a message. We are here. We are taking our country back. It doesn't belong to them. Their language, their conduct, their behavior. Dump them, change them. We're taking it back. It's our country. Let them hear it loud and clear.
The people united will never be divided. The people united will never be divided. The people united will never be divided. The people united will never be divided.
tomorrow. Every day. Every day until we win. And when we fight, we win. 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 In 2016, CWA members were on strike for 7 long weeks. 32 BJ, SEIU consistently showed up at our Hartsdale picket line. In their purple colors, they stood shoulder to shoulder to us in our red. There was no light between us. It's exactly what you're seeing here today amongst yourselves, amongst each other, union and labor, perfect together. Please welcome our union brother, Dylan Valier. Welcome him here, Dylan Valier for 32. When I say stand up, you say fight back. Stand up.
Fight back.
Stand up.
Fight back.
Stand up.
Fight back.
Stand up.
Fight back.
32 BJ is here, standing up and fighting back along our labor allies, our citizens, our public officials, to say that we're not going to take it anymore. This Trump administration is trying to attack, and they're using the billionaires to do it. They are trying to defund our institutions, some of our biggest union employers, and divide us by race, immigration status, gender. I'm here to tell you, New Yorkers will not be divided. Stand up!
Fight back.
Stand up!
Fight back.
They're attacking working people's rights and opposing cuts to health care benefits for millions of children, low-income people, and seniors. Are we going to stand for that?
No.
Stand up!
Fight back.
They are undermining critical public services that New York pays more than its fair share for. They are scapegoating and dehumanizing immigrant workers and communities, including our fellow 32 BJ members. We won't have that. When someone attacks our communities, we don't lie down. We fight back. That is why we are standing up and fighting back along with other unions and allies today and every day until we win. Stand up.
Fight back.
Stand up.
Fight back.
Thank you.
Yay!
When I say hands off, you say Social Security. Hands off.
Social Security! Social Security! Social Security! Social Security!
We are nothing if not joyful.
Yeah.
If you're joyful, you want to sing. So follow me. Everywhere we go,
Everywhere we go,
people want to know
people want to know
who we are.
who we are.
So we tell them
So we tell them
we are the people.
we are the people,
The mighty, mighty people.
the mighty, mighty people.
We are the union.
We are the union,
The mighty, mighty union.
the mighty, mighty union.
Fighting for justice.
Fighting for justice,
Fighting for retirement.
fighting for retirement,
Retirement with dignity.
retirement with dignity,
Social Security.
Social Security,
Fighting for our jobs.
fighting for our jobs,
Jobs with benefits.
jobs with benefits,
No cuts to Medicaid.
no cuts to Medicaid,
Stopping the layoffs.
stopping the layoffs,
Keeping the doors open.
doors open,
Saving the hospitals.
saving our hospitals.
Soldiers alive.
Soldiers alive.
Elon's gonna cry.
Elon's gonna cry.
Everywhere we go,
Everywhere we go,
people wanna know
people want to know
who we are.
who we are.
So we tell them
So we tell them
we are the people.
we are the people,
The mighty, mighty people.
the mighty, mighty people.
We are the union.
We are the
The
unions,
mighty, mighty union.
the mighty, mighty unions.
Fighting for veterans.
Fighting for veterans,
No cuts to VA.
no cuts to VA.
Saving the union.
Saving our union.
God bless the union.
God bless the union.
Tulsa's in the dumpster.
Tulsa's in the dumpster.
Elon is a monster.
Elon is a monster.
Trash dog company.
Trash dog company.
Not worth a penny.
Not worth a penny.
We are the people.
We are the people.
Mighty, mighty people.
The mighty, mighty people.
We are the union.
We are the union.
The mighty, mighty union.
The mighty, mighty union.
The union and the people.
The union and the people.
Fighting till we fall.
Fighting till we fall.
Not gonna take it.
Not gonna take it.
We're gonna change it.
We're gonna change it.
Saving our community.
Saving our community.
Saving the union.
Saving the union.
Fighting side by side.
Side by side.
We'll never hide.
We'll never hide.
Awesome.
Hey, Joe!
You did that before, didn't you? I got a feeling you're going to do it again. Not today.
We
From the White Plains Common Council, please welcome Jeremiah Fry Pearson.
Yay!
Thank you, Joe. Thank you to everyone who's speaking out. Most importantly, thank you to all of you for standing up for our democracy and for giving hope in hopeless times. We read the national news. We see billionaires taking away service from poor and vulnerable people that they can use to loot our government, and it is wrong.
Wrong. Boo.
I'm here to talk about how people in our county are being hurt this month. In White Plains, we had an office for Social Security Disability. In that office, people who were on the margins, who couldn't figure out how Social Security worked, who needed a hearing, they would go to get a hearing and to get the services that they earned. This government, Elon Musk, a billionaire from South Africa, decided to close that office to save money.
Boo.
And so the White Plains Council, we reached out to County Executive Ken Jenkins and to Congressman George Latimer and said, help! And they did help. They reached out to the federal government and said, we will give you a free space. So you're no longer spending any money to have this office, but keep it open. It's the right thing. Woo! And if you close this office, vulnerable people won't get Social Security. If you're disabled and you don't get Social Security, you become homeless. People would die because of this choice. So when we go to the government and we say we can save lives, just don't close the office. We'll take away the rent. Your reason for closing it doesn't matter. Don't be cruel. What did the Trump administration say to us? No. They said no. They want to close the office anyway. That is not America.
That is not America.
Those are the values of an out-of-touch billionaire from Mar-a-Lago
Yes.
and a billionaire from South Africa.
Yes.
Now, immigrants make America great.
Yeah.
Elon Musk is not an immigrant who makes America great.
No.
When they talk about paranoid work, who needs to leave this country?
Elon Musk.
Send him out.
Yeah.
Protect Social Security. Protect the most vulnerable. I am so grateful to stand with all of you. I want you to say this so loudly that they can hear this in Mar-a-Lago and they can hear this in South Africa.
Yeah.
Should Social Security go?
No.
Elon Musk go?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. We're moving really well here. We're really moving on top. This is great. And I've lost my page. All right. I want to welcome the Westchester County Legislator, Erica Pierce.
raising our voice today. But today, it's all about the cuts. These cuts are supposedly saving taxpayers money. But who is going to get the benefit? Us?
No!
In D.C., I joined with county legislators from across the country. Red states, blue states, red counties, blue counties, and everyone was raising their voices in anger. Everyone, we are not alone. The Republicans know that this is a sham. This is not going to help us. Why? Because we will all, every one of us, pay more on our state and local taxes. This is not a tax cut. It's a tax shove.
Yeah.
And who's going to benefit? Not us. I hear from local folks in my office. Seniors in particular are calling my office. And let me tell you, hell has no fury like a 90-year-old woman. There are worries about Medicaid and Medicare. There are worries about Social Security. And whose money is that?
Our money!
There are worries about the money left in their retirement fund going down, 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 while prices are doing what?
Going up, up, up!
And again, who's going to benefit from this? Us?
No!
I've heard from seniors who take care of their grown children with disabilities. That is a double hurt. I heard from a Huffington senior who wants to know if Westchester County is going to charter buses to get her and fellow seniors to the nearest Social Security hearing office hours away. Critical programs which these seniors rely on have already been cut. Keep the Home Energy Assistance Program that helps those keep the lights on and the heat on, and at the time when electric bills are crazy. Meals on Wheels, programs supporting your health, and funding to the critical nonprofits here that do that work to support seniors and other at-risk populations. All cut. I have spoken with veterans who are afraid about losing their benefits, parents of special ed kids who are afraid of losing their supports, needed care after they leave the school system. Just yesterday, as Pete mentioned, we learned about cuts to tutoring programs. I want to be clear, our representatives cannot gaslight us. And who here in CD17 is our gaslighter in chief?
Mike Lawler! Boo! Lawler! Lawler lies! Lawler lies! Lawler lies!
These are real, well-founded fears.
Lawler!
Liar! Liar! Lawler!
Liar, Lawler!
And that is not even getting into our rights. Some of you have signs about our rights. Show those signs. Hold them up. There are cuts being made to that too. Freedom of speech, due process, access to the courts, ability to hire a law firm when you need to fight things that are unfair or just goddamn illegal. We are definitely not benefiting from these cuts. Now, I know here about women, and I love you guys. We're not here to not show you love, but where are my women at? March 25th was Equal Pay Day. That day which highlights that persistent gap between what men and women earn. And a reminder that for black women, that date doesn't even come until July. Our senior women, like I mentioned earlier, our girls, all these women, women of childbearing and wage-earning years, these cuts are going to hurt them even more than everyone else. Let's factor in the impacts of the attacks on abortion and healthcare, research on diseases, the ability to find cures, potential cuts to childcare and schools. All of this is going to hit women hard. What do you think is going to happen to Equal Pay Day next year and the year beyond? It too is going to be shoved, just like this tax bill, and it's going in the wrong direction. Women, let me hear you. When they go after specific words and research and programs, they aren't just going after words, they are going after people. Remember that at the ballot box. Remember that when you call. Remember that when you remember their crazy lines about snowflakes. Who's the snowflake now? Remember that when you think about the craziness about Hillary's emails. And now Signal is being used to plan military activities. Signal! Lock them up! 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 That same mouth that we use to ban carpool! Insanity! All right, now Pisco, one last time. Who's angry? We are! As Pete said, to hell with all this. But remember, when we fight, we win! Thank you.
Musk has got to go, hey, hey! Ho, ho! Elon Musk has got to go, hey, hey! Ho, ho! Elon Musk has got to go, hey, hey! Ho, ho! Elon Musk has got to go, hey, hey! Ho, ho! Elon Musk has got to go. Ho, ho!
Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Elon Musk has got to go!
Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Elon Musk has got to go, hey, hey! Ho, ho! Elon Musk has got to go, hey, hey! Ho, ho! Elon Musk has got to go, hey, hey!
CWA at the grounding part of CD17's Hands Off Medicaid Coalition.
Yeah!
Invited by our union family in 1199 SCIU, we have been fighting alongside the community to stop the $880 billion of cuts to Medicaid proposed by the Republican Party. Please welcome our sister, union sister Cassandra Chen, healthcare advocate with Healthcare Education Project of 1199 SCIU.
Either our friends, our neighbors, our family members who rely on Medicaid, and Medicaid that is now being threatened by our federal government. So, to the congressman who represents this district, I ask this. You and your colleagues in Washington say you aren't going to cut Medicaid. So tell us, what are you going to do to Medicaid? Woo! Lying. He's lying. He's lying.
He's lying.
This new administration and Congress are going to make deep and devastating cuts to Medicaid. And you know what that also includes? Work requirements. An estimated 48% of New York State Medicaid beneficiaries will be subject to onerous, bureaucratic requirements to prove that they're working, as the vast majority are. But you know what that means? It means that you can imagine working 2, 3 jobs to make ends meet. And their government tells you every single month you have to prove that you're still working. You have to send in that paperwork. You have to figure out those really, really difficult government websites. And this will lead to a loss of coverage, delays of needed care, and greater financial burdens on providers as insurance rates rises. Given that the majority of Medicaid beneficiaries are children, senior citizens, and people with disabilities, these mandatory work requirements will not meaningfully increase the number of working beneficiaries. These citizenship status of beneficiaries as well will mean that New York State will lose up to $4 billion annually if further restrictions on the immigration status of beneficiaries are enacted. Because of existing New York State law, the effect of these cuts will not be limited to immigrant New Yorkers. They will force cuts for benefits and provider rates will impact all Medicaid beneficiaries, which means it's impacting our hospitals and impacting the care we all receive. These cuts to Medicaid will hurt all of us, not just Medicaid recipients. In the Hudson Valley alone, we have 36% of ER admissions, 56% of care for newborns, 52% of care for psychological distress, and 76% of care for drug rehab, which are all paid for by Medicaid. Whose money is it?
Our money!
Whose money is it?
Our money!
What's going to happen?
Dump Trump! 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 Dump Trump!
And we're here today with our union families, our union workers. In this congressional district, we have 16,000 workers in hospitals and 6,000 workers in nursing homes who rely on Medicaid to treat their patients. Their paychecks come from Medicaid. What's going to happen to their jobs? What's going to happen to their patients? And you know what's going to happen? It means when all of us go to the hospital, there are going to be fewer staff members to help. We can experience longer wait times, and the services we need for mental health care, maternal health care, just primary care, could all be gone. And that's if you can find a hospital to go to in the first place. These cuts will fund tax cuts to our wealthiest Americans. But why? To the most vulnerable of us. Why should any of us pay for tax cuts for the wealthiest?
Boo! No!
We tell our leaders to defend this critically important and life-saving service. We need Medicaid, and now is the time to stand up and fight for Medicaid. We stand our ground on Medicaid. We're not just protecting the health care of 7 million New Yorkers. We're giving ourselves the opportunity to finish what we started. Because we want a future where everyone can access high-quality care, no matter where they live. We want every mother, every child, every loved one, and every elder to get the care that they deserve. But we can achieve that future if we're forced to grapple with devastating cuts instead. So we want a future with fully funded healthcare systems, and we want Medicaid equity.
Yeah!
We want it now! We want it now! We want it now!
We want it now! We want it now! We
The
want it
people united!
We'll never be divided! The people united! Will never be divided! The people united! Will never be divided! The people united! Will never be divided!
All right!
Yay!
I want to recognize a group of excellent champions here.
Yeah!
Patty Campbell and James Coleman. Caroline Melendo, our timekeeper. They're doing a great job. I couldn't do this without them. Give my hand. Come on. I would be remiss if I did not point out, and I saw my brother over here, my veteran brother in the middle here, holding up a sign. Hold it up again, brother. If you're a veteran, hold your sign up.
Yeah!
I'm a veteran of the United States Air Force, and my sister Natalia is a veteran of the U.S. Marine Corps.
Yeah!
Now the fact is, 30% of these job layoffs, these terrible, terrible cuts, were made to veterans.
Boo! Boo!
Outrage!
Yes!
Everyone make some noise! How dare this administration cut 30% of the jobs that are held by veterans? It's absolutely unbelievable. But we're not going to take it, are we?
No!
No! And that's why we got to come back time and time again. Because when we fight, we win. 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 Brothers and sisters, friends, family, neighbors, before COVID, Make the Road was an important ally in the union, the community coalition that worked for 3 years to secure earned paid sick leave for workers in Westchester County. Prior to this, if you were a worker in Westchester County, weren't covered by the contract, and you went out sick, guess what? You had to show up to work and you weren't getting paid. And we changed that here.
All right.
And there were people who said, we can't do that. There's people who go out of business. We said, that's a lot of crap. And guess what proved it? COVID proved it, because the state of New York adopted that same exact policy when COVID happened. We were right. We were on the right side of history. Today, they are here to raise another alarm. Please welcome Marisol Williams of Make the Road.
Housing is a human right.
Fight, fight, fight.
Housing is a human right. Fight, fight, fight. Housing is a human right. Fight, fight, fight. Housing is a human right. Fight, fight, fight.
How's it going?
I'm working in the community, and I can tell you everything what happened with the District 17.
Louder.
Yeah, I'm working here in the community in District 17, and what's happening right now is not looking good. All those big cutting off is been hurting a lot of people. And they promise us better, not for worse. And they making everything to go backward. And we need to be up. We want all the benefits to be given to us because we are the people.
We are the people!
It's something that we're not begging. We're not begging because all those people here, they already work for it. You know, it's kind of sad that we have to be coming out in this weather, you know, to fight for our democracy when they're supposed to give it to us. They're supposed to be making better. That's why we choose, okay, because they know better. And we're not experiment. We're human. We want housing. We want all the benefits. We don't want nothing to be cutting off. We want to be better. We want better, and we want to see better. And they promised us, and they had to give it to us. We're going to be demanding, and we're going to keep going until they stop, and they know that we have the right. We are the human. We are not robots, okay?
Housing is a human right. Right, right, right. Housing is a human right. Right, right, right. Housing is a human right. Right, right, right. Housing is a human right. Right, right, right.
Yeah, it's a lot of people right now. Maybe your people don't know, or maybe your people don't feel it. There is a lot of people now losing their house. It's a lot of people, and they cannot pay the rent because they've been increasing. District 17, they've been increasing so much the rent that a lot of people are going to be in the street, and we don't want to see that. That's why we have to try to help them, for them to pick up, and they can be better tomorrow. We don't want no chaos, and then we're telling you now, please, Mike Lawrence, please, we're begging you to take care of us because you're there. If you cannot do the job, let somebody else do it.
Do your job! 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 Do your job!
appreciate. Give yourself a big hand.
Yeah!
Unfortunately, we weren't allowed to provide any amplification. The best you got was me.
Yeah!
Thank you. Now,
Yeah!
the most important announcement today. That train for New York City is leaving in 10 minutes. If you are going to that rally, you need to board the train. I say, sing them off.
Yeah!
Sing them off.
Sing 'em off!
Everywhere we go,
Everywhere we go,
people wanna know
people wanna know
who we are.
who we are.
So we tell them,
So we tell them,
we are the people.
we are the people,
The mighty, mighty people.
the mighty, mighty people.
We are the union.
We are the union,
The mighty, mighty union.
the mighty, mighty union.
Fighting for justice.
Fighting for justice,
For retirement with dignity.
retirement with dignity,
Social security.
social security.
Fighting for our jobs.
Fighting for our jobs,
Jobs with benefits.
jobs with benefits.
No cuts to Medicaid.
No cuts to Medicaid.
Stopping the layoffs.
Stopping the layoffs.
Keep the doors open.
Keep the doors open.
Save our hospitals.
Save our hospitals.
Doge is a lie.
Doge is alive.
Elon's gonna cry.
Elon's gotta cry.
Everywhere we go,
Everywhere we go,
people wanna know
people wanna know
who we are.
who we are.
So we tell them,
So we tell them,
we are the people.
we are the people,
The mighty, mighty people.
the mighty, mighty people.
We are the union.
We are the union,
The mighty, mighty union.
the mighty, mighty union.
Fighting for veterans.
Fighting for veterans.
No cuts to VA.
No cuts to VA.
Saving the union.
Saving the union.
God bless the union.
God bless the union.
Tulsa's in the dumpster.
Telsa's in the dumpster.
Elon is a monster.
Elon is a monster.
Trashed his company.
Trashed his company.
Not worth a penny.
Not worth a penny.
We are the people.
We are the people.
Mighty, mighty people.
The mighty, mighty people.
We are the union.
We are the union.
The mighty, mighty union.
The mighty, mighty union.
The union and the people.
The union and the people.
Fight until we fall.
Fight until we fall.
Not gonna take it.
Not gonna take it.
We're gonna change it.
We're gonna change it.
Saving the community.
Saving the community.
Saving the union.
Saving the union.
Fighting side by side.
Fighting side by side.
We'll never hide.
We'll never hide.
Thank you.
Hey, Joe! Hey, Joe!
All right.